Hello there, friends across the face of the internet. How are we all today? I hope you are well. We're back in the Crimson Mines in 8 Doors, Arum's Afterlife. I almost said internet adventure there. Arum's Afterlife adventure. And we're going to go and explore the rest of the place and see exactly what's going on after a big chunk of backtracking. What is that? Is that just to show that we've missed something important down there? Why will you not grab the... Oh, for God's sake, just kill me then. Oh, it's down, that's why. Oh, hello. Giant crunchy stone blocks. Oh, hello, Sul. Damn, I was too late. Where could they have gone? Huh? What are you doing here? Did you come all the way here and search your father? I'll search this place myself, so you should go somewhere else. Leave this place immediately. Ha, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen at all. I'd really like a map. Oh, I've got no health left. Goodbye, dead hoppy thing. Ah! Exploring is exciting. Need a map? Oh. Need to actually select the map. Crimson Mines map. Yoink. Ah, Crimson Mines map. It's very pink. And full of things that we've missed. Right. But fortunately, it does mean that we can now see where the save points are. Alright, we need to get all the way up there to the left. That's... Oh, yeah. What about that? Oh, we've got no HP left. Ha-ha! Cats are always right. I know they like to think so. I don't know how you're supposed to get across there to that. I guess we're going to get an ability from this boss. It is a boss, isn't it? Yes. Hello? A red fugitive soul? I've only heard rumours of such a fugitive soul. That shape, it looks like a spectre. Hey, you're pretty fearless for some fugitive soul. Look at the stones on this guy. What? Neil. It's too late. What? What are you doing here? This isn't the time for a casual conversation. All of you, I'm going to eat every last one of you, even your souls. Okie dokie. Oh, we can turn around on a dime. And we know how much I love that in Metroidvanias. Oh. No. Okay. At least the save points are very, very close. Oh, where to start? Where to start with this boss? First of all, this is 25 minutes worth of footage sped up. So actually not quite as long as the Demajen one, but felt much longer. And I've actually written down some notes as to why I had massive issues with this fight. And they're all kind of related to just the combat in general. I've already spoken about the hitboxes in the game and how I think they are far too biased in the enemy's favour, making us feel weak and delicate, and sometimes we get hit by things that we think we shouldn't have got hit by, either because the graphic does damage rather than the actual weapon that is being carried, or whatever. So the hitboxes are wonky, and nothing good ever comes of a wonky hitbox in a game when you are able to take so much damage so quickly. Second thing, we've got some input queuing I noticed in this, or maybe the game was lagging out, I don't know. But in the section where things fall from the ceiling, I very much noted that there was some input queuing, especially on the roll, and it was messing me up. It's not a major thing, and I learned to deal with it, but realistically I shouldn't have to worry about that. Third thing is how long the boss fight is. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attempts at this boss in 25 minutes. So they're a good few minutes each time. And they're so long because you're just doing constant tiny chip damage. There's no big hits from us in this. It's just constant, like, diddling away at the enemy. And I know there's a damage upgrade in one of the perk trees, but it's a long way down. It's right at the bottom, if I remember correctly, and that causes problems. I much prefer Metroidvania games where you are getting upgrades to your weapons throughout, like is done in Hollow Knight, which is clearly the inspiration for a lot of this game. But my biggest issue with this enemy, this boss, and a lot of the other bosses from this point in the game is what I consider the cardinal sin of 2D Metroidvania games, or platformers in general. The idea of non-committal attacks. This idea, and this guy is particularly bad for it, that you start the wind-up of an attack It's got a clear tell, and we as players think, oh, he's doing a big wind-up for an attack. Let's dodge through it or dodge out of the way. And if you dodge through him, he turns round and still does the attack and hits you. It was an issue in 3000th Duel, and the developers actually changed the way the game was coded to lower the amount of times that kind of stuff happened. I don't think they fixed it entirely, especially when they did their expansion, but they did fix it for the most part because they realised that it was causing a lot of players frustration. And it's happened in other games as well. The idea is that if we as players have to commit to an attack, we can't turn round during our attack swing, then the bosses shouldn't be able to as well. And it's really, really frustrating in this game when it does so. So for the stabby attack that this guy does, and some of the later fights, he does his wind up, you roll through him because it's got quite a long stab, and then he switches around and hits you with it anyway, because your roll doesn't take you all that far. Now, I've got all of 2 months worth of coding experience in Game Maker that I got from the first lockdown in 2020, and even I, with my limited experience, can program the state machines of a boss so that its follow-up to its wind-up, I can ensure 100% guaranteed every time, as far as I'm aware, and what limited testing I do, I can ensure that it goes the same way the wind-up is facing. I know how to do that, and I'm not a professional game developer. I am a rank amateur and a pure novice, but I can do it. So that leads me to believe that this was an intentional design decision by the developers, and I don't think it's a good one. In fact, I think it's a piss poor one, and one of the reasons why I've sped up so much of this fight is because there was so much swearing. So much swearing, and I felt, you know, I try and avoid swearing too much in my playthroughs if I can. Anyway, so here we are. This is the version of the fight where we actually win. Let's talk you through how it works. So he's got a variety of attacks. This is his stabby one. It's a big ass lunge. It's well telegraphed, but he can change around in the middle of it, which I've already moaned about a chunk, and I'm sure we'll see it at some point in this as well. He's got this magic crystal throwing attack, which he does 3 times. Massive range on that. You can iframe through those, although it can be tricky with the rolling. He's got that. It's either a double swing attack in one direction, or if you've dodged through, he can turn around. Absolutely fine with that. It's got a chunk of range. You can actually duke those out and roll and get some extra damage in while you are there, I discovered. 2 swings, move back in, bound slam. Pretty straightforward and easy to avoid by this point in the game. Realistically, you know, jumping over that spear attack is supposed to be the way of working it, because enemies don't have contact damage in the game. They just have hitboxes when the weapons are swinging. Yeah, it's not realistically that it's a badly designed fight. There are just some abilities in it, and some hitboxes especially, that are a little bit iffy. It doesn't take too long to get him through to the second phase once you've learned those patterns. I don't think Sul does any damage at all. He's just there for effect. So this is the bit that was realistically screwing me up the most. Double smash now on the second phase, and he can do a double dash as well, I believe. Try and stay as close to him as you can. But he's got this attack where he summons stuff from the ceiling, and it's really hard to actually judge, because you're looking at the stuff on the ground and working around that, and actually you want to look at and watch the stuff as it falls from the ceiling because of the delay. watching the patterns on the ground is actually very, very unhelpful, and I didn't really learn that until I was actually watching this back in editing, and because there are other fights in the game that have kind of ground falling rock type things. So I sorted that out. But by this point in the fight, you know, we're 25, almost 30 minutes in, and I am starting to get really, really pissed off and frustrated, and I just want this fight done and out of the way. It's the typical issue that I have with Metroidvanias, or you know, games with challenging combat like this, really, where I want to carry on with the stuff that I enjoy, i.e. the exploration, but I've got to get past a boss in order to keep on doing that. But yeah, we're doing all right in this, realistically, and he is about to go down. It's the combat. I don't know why I didn't roll through those there. Oh yeah, we did 6 of those. This is where I've started to lose my cool. I'm out of healing. Starting to panic a bit. Check his health full. Realise that he doesn't have a whole lot left. There's his switch round mechanic when I roll through him. Back you! Badly designed piece of... Oh. How's that? Who are you? They're called the Red Fugitive Soul. Did you become corrupted because you couldn't control the sin? You're not so weak that we could become corrupted so easily. Someone injected us with sin. As soon as we arrived to purify the sin at the purification station, someone approached us and started shaking strange-looking objects. We heard terrifying sounds, enough to make us feel fear. To think the Demajen was corrupted in the same manner. And it seems a large part of our pack was exploited by the one responsible. Your souls were exploited? I've never seen anything like it. I tried to subdue him, but an incredible amount of sin burst forth and corrupted me. What did he look like? He looks similar to you guys. This is all I can recall. But we're looking for a fugitive soul. Is that fugitive soul a part of your pack? We don't let regular fugitive souls into our pack. We only take in souls that withstood sin for a long time and have the same goals as we do. Being indebted to a guardian of death is not something I expected to have happen. This is my show of gratitude for helping me escape corruption. You should be careful if you're going after the one responsible. I've never met anyone that powerful before, and I assume Curry is doing well. I'm sure we'll meet again someday. See you again. Give me a thing. He left already. What an incredible fugitive soul. There's no doubt that the one who corrupted the Demajen is the same as the one who corrupted the fugitive soul, and soul exploitation. I've got a bad feeling about this. We don't know what happened if we went around searching for a fugitive soul right now. Rather than looking for a fugitive soul, you should try to find the guardian of death that brought your father here. Your father became a fugitive soul. Assess the situation and request for help. It's safer than searching for a fugitive soul by yourself. Head for the dispatch station. That place manages all the guardians of death. We'll stay safe out there. I think we got wrapped up in something that's over our heads. Ah, there we go. Red Fugitive Soul's umbrella. Press Y while in the air to hover down. Enables passing through waterfalls. And can defend rather against certain obstacles. Oh, interesting. It needs equipping. Well, I mean... Nice. don't know what it defends against. Cats are always right. I don't know what it defends against, but... There we go. Whoa! Aha! COVID? Save me? I'm... Yeah, I don't know what that means. Oh, I've got 5... 5 friends. 5 friends. I've cut the audio commentary from this little bit, my original audio commentary, just because what I was doing was going over the things that I've actually done during the sped up bit of the fight. So there's going to be a jump cut here where I miss out. It's probably a couple of minutes just of me not being massively happy with some of the design decisions and not so much having to go at the developers, but being, I don't know, a little bit undiplomatic, shall we say, in my choice of words. So we're just going to explore this section again. There's a secret up above there. I don't know it yet. I find out about that later once we get the secret finder tool, because there is one. Spoiler alert. But I'm still talking, and this is the reason for the standing still here. At this point in the original commentary, I was talking about that. I think the crystals coming down from the ceiling and how they were difficult. And then, of course, we've got this fan thing here, which, again, at this point, I haven't got a clue what to do with or how to use. And I still actually don't know, even after the game is completed, I still don't actually know what the point of the thing in those rooms is. If you do know, let me know in the comments. I mean, at least I get to walk around with this pretty parasol for the rest of the game. Yeah, I just have issues with that boss, really. I just feel like it could have been done in a way that was fairer. There's a book over there. I'll get to it. There's going to have to be an upward punch, isn't there? I actually want to go through there. Is that gonna... Oh. Great. Yeah, I think it's almost time to go and take a break. There's just something about the boss design in this game that just aggravates. I like the music. I like the aesthetic. Do I have to? Ah. Can I push this down on top of the enemy? Nope. It's worth a try. Hello, book. The path to Kochtu. There's a place that exists between Purgatory and the land of the living. It's an unstable and mystical place. This place exists right on the thin line between Purgatory and the land of the living. The only way to get there is to reach the highest point at the earliest time and into the thin line between Purgatory and the land of the living. The place between the land of the living and Purgatory is referred to as There's a soul down there. Why did we want? Oh, that just because that gets us through there. Right. That sends us all the way over to the lever. So I want to go to the save points. Games should be fun. Yeah, maybe the developers should take some advice with their boss design for that. Right, what is this area down here? Just before I call it for this session, what is that area? Have we been there before? We can't get there. We need some kind of uppercutty, croaky thing. 46% of the game done. How many souls have we got? Also, we've got some perks. Let's spend those. This is charging time, double dash. Attack speed. This is going to take what? 4? 4. Two flowers of life. I'm guessing there's going to be one or maybe two more abilities. Clouds and maybe a sun or moon or something. How many souls do we have? Do I have to check on? Got 3. Well, I guess we just go and get this 4th one from down here if we can. I know. I'm really good at this whole calling it thing, aren't I? Oh, we've got to get... Oh, yeah, we need to get round to it. Which is not particularly difficult. And a bit... Slice! There we go. Game should be fun. Yeah, I'd really like to be able to upgrade our weapons in terms of their effectiveness. I do feel that they're a little bit ineffective and spammy. I seem stronger than the other Guardians of Death. Your face is weird, mate. Oh, wow. I can't believe you met a corrupted red fugitive soul. Exciting things keep happening to you. The one who corrupted the red fugitive soul is probably the same one that corrupted the dead Demajen. There seems to exist someone who can freely control sin and also exploit souls. How interesting. What on earth is going on? Okay. There we go. Attack damage is mine. Oh, you met the guy in the red mask. Oh, we don't have enough for that yet. Okay, that is going to do it for this. Let's save the game, please. And I will hopefully catch all you lovely people next time, where undoubtedly there will be more Demajen getting kind of salty about against bosses that are just a little bit iffily designed. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful day, folks. Stay safe. Good evening. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.